Hi, Jason Pearson here, and I got Laura from Lincoln, Nebraska here on the program for, as of today, I believe, or this morning, it's been 51 days, just a little over 2.5 months. Actually, not even 2.5 months, a little bit over 1.5 months. Sorry. So 1.5 months, and just to get her experience on the program. So, Laura, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, great. Well, before starting, I remember first talking to you, actually, I think you had met with my wife at the church, and at the time you didn't know she was my wife, but she had sent you over and say you were telling her about your problems you had, and saying that guy over there can definitely help you out, I believe. And you came over to me, and I can tell you're hurting even when you're walking, and I said I can help you out, just the problems you were telling me you had, and then you took a leap of faith and started a few months later. And but before you started, were you skeptical at all before you started?
Absolutely. I had tried many different programs. Sometimes I was successful at losing a few pounds, and other times not so successful. And I was really frustrated. I felt like maybe it was too good to be true. When I talked to you that very night, you asked me if I wanted to lose weight, and I said absolutely I did. But I would want to lose 100 pounds, which sounds huge to me. And how long would it take? You answered, well, let's see. I'm a little bit older, and being a woman, you would take me down a little slower. You thought maybe about 6 months. And right then, hope, the seed of hope, took root. And I thought, really? 6 months? I expected a year or two, and maybe then I'd have results. But 6 months sounded so extreme that it was hopeful, but also scary. Yeah. So I ended up taking a little while just to prepare my own thoughts and to get my life a little bit more in order. It was having a little chaotic time then before I actually joined the program.
Absolutely. So you did that, and then you started the program.
Right.
And, 1 second here. And then, so you started the program, and then, taking a leap of faith. And then you started, so then when you got into it, and, how soon did you start seeing results?
I started losing right from the very beginning. Just a little at a time, 5 pounds in a week, or sometimes even up to 10 pounds. And sometimes I would go backwards. It was kind of a little bit of an up and down, but it was consistently going down. That was exciting. I would get frustrated, as you well know, if I plateaued for 3 days at a time. But you were really good at talking me through it and learning how to trust my body. And then after it's only been about the last 2 weeks, that it clicked. What you had been telling me all along about eating extra bran between meals and not being so hungry at the mealtime and taking a bite of everything that you assigned to me on that menu, and then waiting and drinking water and then taking another bite and listening to my body and knowing when to stop. I didn't have to finish the plate. That was news to me. And that has really made a big difference. My body's beginning to trust me and behaving correctly, and I'm really trusting the whole program. So in 51 days, I have lost a total of 31 pounds, even though I've had a little bit of, iffiness in between there and not always obeying all the rules and not even realizing I wasn't doing it correctly.
Yeah, definitely. So that's awesome. You've gotten great results. I mean, there's women that would kill to lose, 31 pounds if you've done in just a month and a half. Kill to lose that in 6 months.
Oh, well, at your size you would.
Yeah.
At
Absolutely.
my size. Yeah, I'm excited.
And
now,
go ahead.
I just feel like it's possible that within 6 months, or on the outside 8 or 9 months, I could shed an entire 100 pounds and then be on my way to trimming down to where I really want to go. So I'm hopeful.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to get there just like you have now. And you're skeptical initially. I believe your skepticism has gone away just in the first month and a half from what you've seen.
Right.
And you also had some a little bit of health issues there. I mean, I know you were, you hurt and stuff when you walk, I believe, and different things, and not being able to do as much, and I'd be able to help you with that too. I said I help take your pain away and help so you can be able to do more around the house and your job and stuff like that, and walk around. And so, how'd that come? Did that happen or no?
Absolutely. I could not walk for very, very long at all. The bad news, that was bad news then. The bad news now is I can go shopping for several hours and spend quite a bit of cash without any problem at all. Before at the grocery store, if you'd seen me at the grocery store, even pushing a shopping cart, I would have to put one leg up often and pause and kind of stretch out my back because my back hurt so badly. And I was breathless a lot, could not go any distances at all. Would drive around the lot trying to find the closest parking place because I knew that I would be really winded if I walked too far away from the door. Those kind of things now, I don't care. I even purposely park far away so I get a little more exercise in. And that's so exciting to me.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
It's a new lease on life. It really is.
And then, before you started the program with those issues right there, I mean, did you think, like, you'd ever get rid of those issues, the pain, be able to walk more and having to be out of breath and all this other stuff?
I just didn't realize how much it was related to my weight. I really felt like it was probably more arthritis and maybe even a bit of gout. I wasn't sure. I hadn't been diagnosed with that, but boy, the way my feet ached and my back hurt, I just wasn't sure. And I was just willing to accept that as, well, I'm aging, so what? And now I'm really glad to know that I can be prosperous and feel good even into old age.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you had, some of that was from weight, from your back and stuff, definitely from the weight. And, when we start having your weight go down, that would feel better. And then, the stuff you had on your feet and stuff, and bones and your joint stuff, I believe that was definitely arthritis. And arthritis, for me, people who have arthritis, they get it and they think they're stuck with it, which most people are. They try to take medicine to help subside it, but they still have it. Arthritis, for me, is easy to get rid of. I mean, it's really an inflammatory problem, and it takes care of the inflammation in your joints. And most people with arthritis that come on my program that have that want to get rid of it. I get rid of it. Usually, they don't have it anymore after anywhere between 10 days to 30 days after the first month.
That's what I found too, Jason. I always ran hot. And my body temperature was always elevated, like 99 degrees was normal and higher for me. And it was because of all the inflammation. And within about a week and a half to 2 weeks on this, I was so cold. I felt so cold, and I took my temperature, and I'm running more like 97 degrees. And so for me, that was such a huge change. I would eat my food and drink my water, and just my teeth would chatter. I was so cold. And so then you allowed me to start adding some tea with the ginger, boiling the ginger in it. And I still once in a while do that, even in the evening when I'm a little cool, just to warm myself up again a little bit. But yeah, that was a dramatic change.
Yes, you're talking about how you're cold. I was like, well, before you talk about how hot you were, I mean, which one do you want? Do you want to be hot or cold?
Cold is much better than hot. I will tell you, it is much better.
Absolutely. So, if you're doing that, and then some of the cold also comes with losing some insulation, some fat insulation. And,
True.
So that comes with that. So that's great. So, how has it been? How has it been working with me? I mean, on a daily basis, obviously we communicate through email, sometimes through phone. How's it been working with me?
I have enjoyed it. Sometimes it was frustrating if you were trying to get an idea to me and I just wasn't capturing it. The aha moment was, just more recently when you had told me all along, add some bran in between, and I tried it, but then it was so full for the mealtime, I didn't even want to prepare anything, and I thought, well, he wants me to eat all these different menus, so I better not add the bran, and that threw my body off kilter. So finally getting it all together and just not hearing you clearly. And it wasn't anything from you. It was that I didn't have ears to hear it. And I don't know how you can overcome that. But it was more on my side of it because you plainly had listed all the things to do. I just hadn't gotten the whole picture yet. So,
perfect.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed that, and I really enjoy your words of encouragement. There were days that, you would, in warm regards, sometimes you would sign an email with warm regards, and I would just go, "Aw, that's so sweet." And I never shared that with you before, but, those little words of encouragement are sometimes just the morsel that a person like me needs to be encouraged that we're doing the right thing.
Oh, sure. That's awesome. I mean, I like to be thought of and am in this program, like, your coach on the sideline, coaching you the whole way, telling you what to do and encouraging you to do it and to be the best you can be and taking you where you aiming for you to achieve what you want to achieve, just like an athlete.
Yes, that's what I feel like. I really do feel like you're a coach running alongside of me saying, come on, head up, keep going.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
And then coach works with the athlete on a daily basis. And so, excellent. So you got that. That being said, so all that stuff's happened. So what's your outlook now going forward? I mean, again, you're just a month and a half into the program. Just, in my opinion, we're just scratching the surface so far.
I know.
How's your hope, or how you're thinking of the future so far?
I'm just excited. And like I said, finally hope has taken root in me, and I really see that this is going to be attainable. In some ways, it's a lonely walk. I've had sisters and some friends be real excited about it and wanting to jump on the bandwagon, only to see how much dedication it really does take. And right away they go, I don't want to eat that, or I don't like that, or I couldn't eat that. And I just keep saying, but if you said that to Jason, he would paper it for you. So try to, just, if you're interested at all, just try and see for yourself. If you don't like it, after a month, you're done. You walk away from it.
There you go. Yes, and you hit it right on the nail on the head there. I mean, this is 100% customized, every individual. And so, based on your gender, your height, your weight, your age, recent blood tests within the past 2 years, foods you absolutely will not eat, also, I give, speaking about that, in a lot of programs across the country and stuff, your weight loss, they say, you might ask them, or they tell you how much weight you'll lose, and usually it's like, 1 to 2 pounds a week, so 4 to 8 pounds a month.
Right.
And somebody would look at you, Laura, and see you've lost 31 pounds in about a month and a half. And,
I've been criticized for that.
Yes, I was just going to say, they would criticize you for it.
Yeah, you're losing too fast. And you gave me the words to say, which was perfect. I'm working with a nutritionist. I'm eating every 3 hours. I'm only putting in my mouth that which is healthy. And that was really important to me. I didn't want artificial sweeteners or artificial fats or any of that stuff that I know can cause cancers. I didn't want any of that. I wanted it all natural, and this truly is. And it's great.
Yeah, so, definitely. I totally agree there. No pills or supplements I give you, or potions or lotions or oils, or...
No added expense.
Yes, no added expense.
But you say it'll cost, and that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
And then, for the people that, say, oh, you're losing too fast. And, but you look at your menus, Laura, do I give you well-rounded, well-balanced menus from all the food groups every day.
Yes, and I was even tempted over my lunch today to take a picture of that and post it. This is what I'm eating. Look at this plate full of food. And if I don't want to eat all of it, it's fine because I'm going to have a snack in 3 hours.
Yes.
So, goodness. It really does. It really is. And it's pretty. And at one point I even asked you, are you getting these off a website like for, a restaurant or something? Because it seems so funny. A half of a small tomato cut up and a half of a small cucumber. But when you do that on your plate with your salad, it's really lovely. So it's a feast for the eyes and a feast for my body at the same time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I remember you sent me that email, and actually I've never had anybody do that before. I was off guard when I read the email, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I forgot what my comment was back to that, but I thought it was very interesting when you said that. Yeah, they're great. Food gets great. Food's always getting better. I give you everything, slowly back and different things and different menus and stuff too, as you've experienced so far from the beginning till now, and as you'll experience for weeks and months to come. There's only really about 7 foods on the planet of the hundreds that I don't give anybody, just because they're not good for people, or there's no value at all. And that's it. So, Laura, in closing of this, if a person was listening to this audio right now, listening to your story, or listening to us talk and wondering, is this for me, or, should I try this, or I'm skeptical, or should I get started today, or wait, a while, or what would you tell them?
Don't hesitate. Don't take so long to figure it out. Just try it and see. And I'm a grandmother of 16 grandchildren, so I've been around for a bit, and this can work. I have low thyroid problems. It still works. Anyway, it really can work. If you're wanting to lose weight, this will do it for you and heal some of your other aches and pains along the way.
Absolutely. Aches and pains, other health problems that help people with all types of stuff, arthritis, gout, cancers, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, getting rid of all that, diabetes, type 1 and type 2, getting rid of those, lots of different health problems, edemas, all types of stuff. Allergies, get rid of those are easy. Seasonal allergies, regular allergies, severe allergies, asthma, all types of people. Had even multiple people who had severe allergies and severe asthma and chronic asthma, to the point where doctors had nothing else to give them or medicine to help them, and come to my program and get rid of the allergies and the severe asthma, not having to use an inhaler within the first 2 weeks.
Wow.
And they just love it. But one last thing in closing here, Laura, the price that I charge. When I charge, we get started in the monthly fee. Do you think it's priced, it's worth what it is? Do you think it should be worth like it, person should pay less? It's not worth as much as I charge, or you think it's worth way more than I charge for everything you get?
I think it really is a value. And the reason I say that, too, is because of all the time you put into it. And touching me daily with emails and and responding and making phone calls. I really do appreciate it. I think it really is a good value.
Excellent. All right, well, you heard it from her. If you listen to this audio, definitely get started. Don't procrastinate. Don't waste any time. Again, 100% customized to you on everything. And it works. And that's the reason why it works so well, because it's customized to every individual. It's not a generic program that so many are, and it works for some and most not. So definitely get started today. Get in contact with me, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.